Yeah, we're just tearing down the race engines from the weekend. This is Jet's wild ride, essentially. So yeah, we like our week is kind of like Monday tear down when the races are close. If not, it gets like next day, then we get it Tuesday before lunch, and we tear down, inspect, rebuild at the end of the week, and then most of the time send it next day out to the race for the following week. But yeah, that's pretty much our week. You know, like just inspect these things real good and rebuild them, and so they can get back on the track. We just like check all the parts really close, make sure everything's functioning correctly still. Obviously it like the last time it was running perfect or fine, you know, so we just like look at mostly like transmission gears are big in supercross because the whoops and shifting quite a bit. We'll go through valve train and piston and check all that kind of things, like nothing too crazy, just your normal, like we more check at the on the practice engines, probably a little bit more in detail because that stuff goes a little bit longer, but for the most part, a race engine's like nicer to work on. In years prior, we've had some guys that get the engine pretty hot, like, and you can tell it's hot, like some guys that are harder on clutches or whatnot. But right now we're pretty good. Like every rider's pretty easy on the engine, like not too crazy, which is nice. Like Jet's is like super easy the way his riding style is. He's like him and Joe, like probably easiest on engines, I would say. Probably him and Joe, yeah.
This is a practice engine for our rookie Joe Shimoda. So we're just after the week-to-week racing, the guys still ride during the week, so they need engines, and yeah, just still riding. So they put time on their bikes and engines, so we still need to have some practice stuff ready for them as well. Definitely the same as race engines or any engine you build. You just want to make sure everything can go the distance. Definitely keeping track of hours on crankshafts, pistons, cylinders, basically the whole engine, making sure it can go out and do its purpose. Basically, I guess time, making sure time is documented and you can keep moving forward. We're on a rotation, so about 15 hours we like them back, and then we can put new parts into them if need be, and keep an eye on everything, making sure the transmissions look okay, or if anything comes up, we can then apply it to the race engines as well, if there's any changes that need to happen. I think it depends on what the hours are. Obviously, gaskets will get changed, filters, clutches, and the crankshafts. We got to make sure we keep an eye on the hours there. But pistons, usually those get changed pretty often. But just wear items, I guess we change.